Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for joining today's Acu-Quality Executive Webinar Series. Today, we'll talk about how to comply with ISO 9001 digitally with the help of QDMS and Acumatica ERP system. My name is Kevin Devecioğlu. I'm the Managing Director of Bimser International. Today, I have my colleagues with me. I have Sam Watt from our engineering team as our pre-sales software engineer. Also, we have Furkan Bas with us as our QDMS product manager. Together, we'll be presenting you QDMS software, which is quality, risk, audit, performance, and compliance management software integrated with Acumatica ERP system. QDMS is an independent software system, and it is also integrated with Acumatica ERP system. So you have two options to use these two systems. Let's talk about Bimser International a little bit, and then let's talk about QDMS software as introductions, and then I'll hand it over to Sam so that Sam can show us how QDMS and Acumatica work together and what are the benefits of our system. Bimser International is an enterprise software maker since 1998. It is based in New York with global presence. Also, Bimser International is an ISO 9001, ISO 27001, and ISO 15504 certified company. So we have a quality management system in place, and we practice ISO 9001 on daily basis. In essence, we help companies adopt digital transformation. We help organizations simplify their business processes and reduce complexities in their business processes and simplify them by our technologies. As you see on the slide, we have global presence. While we are based in New York, we are also active in Europe, Middle East, as well as Southern Europe. We are a group of organizations. We are about 300 people, and we are growing every single year. We are an Acumatica independent software vendor. Also, we are with SAP as certified SAP vendor. We are also a Microsoft Gold development partner. Also, we are active in various ERP ecosystems such as MYOB Advanced ERP system ecosystem, as well as Sage ERP ecosystem as well. We are very active. Since 1998, we developed these 4 products. EBA is our workflow and automation platform. It is basically an enterprise content management platform supported by workflow, document management, and intelligent data capturing. We have Beam as an asset maintenance, facility, and energy management software. We have QDMS. We'll talk more about QDMS today. QDMS is a quality, risk, audit, performance, and compliance management software. And I'll share more information about QDMS in a minute. Ensemble is an intelligent business process modeling and performance management software. You can also see in the bottom, there is contract management application built on EBA platform, helps companies manage contracts in a digital environment. And there is Synergy, Bimser Synergy content services platform, which is EBA's upgrade as cloud native, low code, no code business process automation platform, which we are releasing this year. We have thousands of customers and millions of professional users using our systems on daily basis. That is why we have many reputable organizations. They put their trust and their confidence in our organization and in our products, and they are using our products with thousands of users on daily basis. We are active in many different industries, as you can tell on the list of some of our references. Great, so let's talk about QDMS a little bit. QDMS is a quality, risk, audit, performance, and compliance management software. We have been developing QDMS since 1998. We have more than 1,000 corporate customers and more than 1 million professional users using QDMS on daily basis. QDMS is a certified Acumatica software solution. As I mentioned earlier, it works standalone, independently. Also, integrated with Acumatica ERP system. That is why QDMS is listed in Acumatica Marketplace as a certified and integrated software solution. Some of the benefits of QDMS. With the help of QDMS, you can digitize your quality management system to take control of your compliance operations. You can automate your quality management processes to save time and to be more productive. You can comply with federal, state, and local regulations digitally with no need of paper. You can increase customer satisfaction. You can increase employee satisfaction. You can also improve your business processes continuously in a digital environment with the help of QDMS. One of the challenges in the marketplace is follow-ups, as for assignments and tasks. With the help of QDMS's notifications, reminders, and escalations, you can also follow up your tasks, your continuous improvement operations, and your corrective actions whenever you need. Also, let's remember, with the help of QDMS, you are creating a corporate memory so that your quality management system can be managed by any of your professionals moving forward. QDMS is web-based, so you can access the system from anywhere. You may be working from home, you may be traveling. You can access QDMS with a web browser, just like connecting another website. You can connect with your laptop, your desktop, as well as your mobile application with the help of your smartphone or your tablet. QDMS is user-friendly, so once we train you about using QDMS and administrating QDMS, you'll be the one managing QDMS on a daily basis because it's very user-friendly in terms of quality management operations in a digital environment. So there is no need for IT department or any other consultancy service just to use QDMS. QDMS has advanced integration capabilities. It integrates with many different systems, IoT devices such as smart sensors, manufacturing execution systems, CRM systems. It is already integrated with Acumatica ERP system. It also integrates with Outlook, Microsoft Office, and many other advanced business systems for you to have an integrated business management system in a digital environment. So there will be no need for double entry. QDMS is vertical free. That is why we have been offering and installing QDMS in different organizations for different companies in different industries. We have references for QDMS in manufacturing industry, pharmaceutical, cannabis industry, aviation, automotive, aerospace, chemical industry, food and beverage industry, medical device, healthcare, and many other organizations using QDMS in many different industries as listed on the slide. QDMS helps you manage your quality assurance system. Today we focus on ISO 9001. It also helps you manage your quality control operations. Quality control may be for your manufacturing operations, maybe for your administrative operations. You can also manage those digitally on QDMS. Also, with the help of QDMS, you can also perform predictive quality. It is because QDMS integrates with smart sensors such as Halo smart sensors that we already have ready-made integration. So remotely monitors temperature, humidity, air quality, and other important elements in your work environment and helps you take actions before anything goes wrong. So we believe this framework that we actually put together, we call this digital transformation framework of Bimser International. Once you implement this framework digitally, you can actually adopt digital transformation in your quality management operations. So QDMS is an important tool for you to adopt digital transformation, digitize your compliance operations, and comply productively, efficiently, and with no need of paper. As I mentioned earlier, we have a ready-made integration with Halo smart sensors that helps you remotely monitor your activities as for air quality, temperature, humidity, and so on. So that basically helps you perform proactive quality management operations in a digital environment. QDMS is modular. There are many different modules as listed on the screen. We have more than 30 modules actually. These are some of them, I must say. And so basically you can pick and choose any module you like. Today we'll talk about certain modules during our demo session. However, as for complying with ISO 9001, as we all know, control document management is very important. also customer complaint management, as well as audit management, action management, management review, as well as risk management, and incident management is also very, very important in the scope of ISO 9001. The idea is to basically have a chance to improve business processes. So customer complaints, suggestions, incidents are actually opportunities to improve business processes so that you can have continuous improvement in place to perform your job, your operations better. Because there is always a room for improvement, as we all know. So that's actually how it is designed in a digital environment for you to improve your business processes digitally while you comply with ISO. And now we have the show and tell session, so that we'll show you how the system looks, how it feels, and you can also see the modules of QDMS, as I mentioned earlier. Document management module, we call this control document management module, designed for ISO 9001 compliance. Also, we have the audit management module, helps you manage your internal and external audits, as well as we'll show you training management module to help you plan, assign, and perform your training management operations. We'll also show you reports and dashboards. So the modular structure of QDMS is critical. It is because it basically allows you to pick and choose any module that you are interested in. It depends on what you comply. Today we focus on ISO 9001, so these three modules we'll talk about actually are some of them that you may be in need of to comply with ISO 9001 in a digital environment. Okay, great. So I'm going to let my colleague Samvat take over the screen so that you can see how QDMS looks, how it feels, and how it is running with Acumatica in an integrated environment. Sam, floor is yours.
And thank you for joining today's webinar. This is Sam, the Principal Software Engineer of Bimser International. So QDMS is a web-based system. So when it is working as a standalone system, so that you can connect to QDMS by using your web browser, like Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or Safari. Also, QDMS is a certified software by Acumatica, so that it integrates with Acumatica ERP, and also it can work together, meaning you can open two systems on the same page of your web browser. On the left, you can still get into the workspaces of Acumatica ERP, and on your right, you can manage and see QDMS on the same page. QDMS is also a permission-based system, so not everyone can see everything. You will see what you're supposed to do based on the permissions that are granted to your account. For example, the main menu that you can see, like all these items in different modules, you will see what you're supposed to do based on the permissions that is granted to your account, and different users have different permissions based on their role, position, profession, department, and group. As I'm now logging in as the admin, so that I have the full control of the system, and after we log into the system, we can find all the pending tasks and also the request for approval on this homepage. You can have a quick connection by opening the widget on this particular homepage and start managing this request. And on the top left, this is the main menu of QDMS. Thanks to the modular structure of our system, you can pick and choose the modules that you want based on the standards or regulations that you are complying with. For example, like in order to comply with ISO 9001, then the control document management module, training, and audit management module will be a good tool for you to manage all the activities digitally by using our system. And first of all, let us get into the Control Document Management module. In this module, you can upload your documents, for example, your SOPs, specifications, procedures, policies, and so on, into our system. So this will be you can centralize the final stop for all your control documents. And anytime when you want to refer to this document during your business operation, then you can open QDMS and find these documents that you upload to the system. In addition, the system helps you to manage the versioning as well. All the documents that you have uploaded, the system will increment the version number that you will see in the system so that you can see how many versions that we have for this particular document. Furthermore, we can also manage the folder structures by using this module. So you can create different folders by departments, by locations, or by document type. And once you have your document ready, you can also read your document within the built-in browser of QDMS. So let me show you one example. And on the left, this is the folder that's how I manage in this demo environment. And once we choose the folder, the subfolders and also the document will be shown on your right. And you can find all the documents that you have uploaded. And in this list, it shows you the document code, the document name, and also the version number, so forth and so on. So you can get the basic idea what is this document about. And once there is a document ready, for example, a SOP, then we can open this up, and QDMS supports different file formats to be opened in the built-in browser. For example, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, image, video, audio, and even case file. You don't have to install any other software or application to read your document, and instead, it will be shown in this built-in browser. And like reading your document from your local, so you can find the content of your document in this built-in browser. And on the top, there are different tabs that allows you to get into as long as you have the permission. For example, like the document information as the name, the code, the creator, the date of creation, and also the revision date. Also, QDMS saves all the version of your document in an archive. With the permission, you can get back to the previous version of your document as well. And if you do not have the permission for getting back to the previous version, the system always shows you the most up-to-date one and put that on your screen. As I'm the admin and I also have the permission to get back to the previous version, like the original document, then I can open this in the built-in browser so that I can compare two different versions and see the differences between two versions of the document. And while you're uploading and updating the document, you can also manage this permission matrix as well. So you can grant the permissions like reading, printing, revising, getting back to the previous version, or deleting the version for the users and user groups. And this is the distribution list, meaning who will receive a notification once this document is uploaded or updated. For example, we have our company policies uploaded to the system, and all the managers, they are supposed to be up to date regarding the company policies. Then we can add the manager group or all the manager user in this distribution list while we are uploading or updating our document. And once this document is uploaded, meaning published in the system, all the users will receive a notification in their QDMS account and in their email inbox. So this is how the system makes sure everyone understand what has been updated and and clear to what we have currently in our company. And in my example, that will be the policies, but also that can be a procedures, specifications, and so on. And this is the approval list. Again, while we are uploading or updating our documents, we can also invite the approver to this particular document to manage this particular document request. So all the approvers has to review and approve this particular uploading or revision request before the document is published to the regular user. All the actions will be saved in an archive of QDMS so that you can come to the history page and find the username, the date, and also the time, also the action that we have performed in the system. So this is the audit trail that helps you to keep tracking all the activities that happen in your system. And in QDMS, there is a reporting tool available for every single module. So you can use the reporting tool to generate different ready-made reports. For example, the document status report in this example. And before generating your report, you can also put some criteria or conditions to the report. For example, the status that is under revision and also published. Then we can make our searching. All the records that, all the items that you can see are those which match the criteria that we set up on this page. And on the top, you can also find the search bars provided in our system. So you can enter part of your keywords or the whole keyword, and the system will update the list accordingly. You're more than welcome to export all the reports that you generated in our system into Excel or PDF for sharing with any responsible parties. And then now let's get into the training module. By using this module, you can define different training planning, like new employee training or QDMS training or PPE training, for example. And the planning is the goal that we want to achieve. So in order to achieve this goal, like PPE training, maybe there will be more than one subject that we have to cover. Then under this planning, we can create different training items. As for the item, you can see in this example is how to use, how to maintain, and how to dispose of the PPE. So those can be different topics under the PPE training as the plan. And then here is how we can achieve the goal. As for creating the training item, you can define the subject of this particular training item and also the date and time that we are going to have the training. After that, we can also define who will be the trainer for this training. In this example, you can see I choose myself and I will receive a notification once this training item is created. And any additional documents that you want to attach to this training, you can also upload from your local to this particular item, so that this can be a reference to the trainer. As we have the training item ready, then we can also invite the participant to this training, saying who will be the trainee. We can add the users into this training item, and all this user information are coming from Acumatica ERP. We have the integration ready that capture all the employees' information that you have recorded, and meaning in Acumatica ERP, you manage the master data in that ERP system, and those information will be fed to our system accordingly. And then once we have that ready, like all the participants that we want to invite, then they will receive a notification in the system and also in their email inbox. And as for QDMS, it's helped you to keep all the records that you have in terms of quality management. So when we perform our training, we can also update the attendance list or record the attendance of this particular training. So on the top, we can say the training is performed, and then update the attendance list. So right here, you can see who is participated or not. You can update the attendance of this training and make sure they take the training that they are supposed to do. Another example will be like managing the material, how we should store the material. Then we can also have a training, and all the employees on the ground, they are supposed to be well trained in terms of managing the material. That is another example that we can use this training module for managing all the training activities. As I mentioned, there is a reporting tool that allows you to create different reports under every single QDMS module. So we can also have like the attendance report to be generated in the system, and we can put our criteria and have our report. Also, there is a graphical report that allows you to generate different graphical reports, like training timeline. So you can find the training that we have scheduled in this particular calendar. For example, we can have this row, and all of those will be shown right here in this particular list. So you can find the date and also the what we have in terms of the training that we have scheduled. And audit is also very important and also a requirement for complying with ISO 9001. And by using our system, you can create different audit planning and audit items internally and externally. That means you can have your audit to your employees for sure, and also to your vendors, suppliers, and also subcontractors. As for the planning, it's like the goal that we want to achieve. As right here, we have the internal audit planning, or the, for example, the vendor audit, supplier audit planning, and how we can achieve our goal that we have a list as a plan. We can create the audit item under this planning. Say internal audit plan. So how we can achieve the internal audit? Then we have to audit every single employee in every single department, so that we can create different audit items for different departments. And this is one example as for the sales department. And while you are managing the audit item, you can define the start date and the date and also the time for this audit, and also invite the auditor to this audit as well. And as for audit, you also need the auditee, someone to be audited, so that you can also pick and choose the user who will be the auditee to this audit item. And once it is ready, we can send this out, and all of the auditors and auditees will receive a notification in the system and also in their email inbox. And other nice features in QDMS is you can upload all the audit question into the question pool of QDMS. And while you're managing the audit item, you can also pick and choose the questions as a reference to the auditor. So the auditor doesn't have to prepare like 5 pages of paper for auditing one employee and spending his or her whole week for preparing this audit. And instead, the auditor can manage the questions and also the answers that coming from the auditee digitally. So all of those can be saved and recorded in QDMS, and anytime you can pull up the report and find the answer and also the questions that we have recorded in the system. In short, by using this module, it helps you to be ready for your audit operation every day with the internet connection. And as I mentioned, we have our reporting tool that allows you to find all the audits that you have managed by using our system, and also run out the graphical report. So we can pull up the graphical report in the system and put some criteria. And this is the graphical report that we have in the audit management module. For example, we want to see for different departments how many audits that we have performed within this particular time frame. You can also set up the time frame to your report and then draw it, and all the data will be shown in a bar chart and also in a table. You are more than welcome to export the report into Excel, PDF, and even image for sharing with any responsible parties. At last, we come to the incident management module that helps you to manage all the incidents that happen in your organization. And as for this incident management module, it has the capability to help you manage different incidents and record it in the system. For example, based on the form type that you want to record, then you can see on the form side, the view will be different. So based upon your actual operations and also your preference, you can manage and update all the labels and also all the fields that you want to record in the system. So this is how flexible the QDMS is. And as for the incident form, then we can pick and choose the date from the calendar, and then enter the phone number, for example, pick and choose the name that the person is filing or that is involved in this incident from a user list, and also pick and choose an item from the drop-down list. And once it is ready, we can save this and put this into the workflow of QDMS. Again, based on the actual operation of your company and also the hierarchy of your company, then we will configure the workflow of the incident management module. And if there's any precaution action is needed, we can also define it under this incident record. For example, a new document that we have uploaded or at least related to this incident, or any corrective action as known as CAPA, so that you can pick and choose one in the corrective action module or create a new record. So the system will take you to the corrective action module and allow you to create a corrective action accordingly based upon this incident that you are recording in the system. In QDMS, there is a integration, or I must say, it's a communication among the modules of QDMS, so that all the records, they can be linked with each other in different modules, or you can work as you can manage all of the records as a standalone. And in the incident management module, there is also an example that I want to show you is the dashboard. It is also available for every single module that you can find in QDMS. And by using the dashboard, it's visualize all the data that you have recorded in the system and show in the windows of the dashboard. So the data will be shown as a scorecard, a list, a table, a pie chart, or bar chart. So let's give it 1 second to my internet speed. Okay. And you may find all of those in QDMS. So it's especially help the management level to have an overview of the performance and also KPIs of the company. So this is what we have in the demo environment. So as you see right here, we have the data visualized as a bar chart, a pie chart, and so on in this dashboard. It comes to the end of my demonstration. Thank you very much.
Sam, thank you very much for your demonstration. Let me take over the screen so we can continue. Okay, great. So as my colleague Sam demonstrated, you can do actually many different things digitally on QDMS, integrated with Acumatica ERP system to comply with ISO 9001, control document management, audit management, training management, incident management, reports, dashboards, and many other ISO 9001 requirements can be managed and satisfied digitally with the help of QDMS. On QDMS, you are ready for audit anytime. So as long as you use QDMS on daily basis, you are ready for audit anytime. You don't need to spend extra time or special time just to be prepared for ISO 9001 certification. Auditor can come anytime, audit your quality management records on QDMS on-site or remotely, and you'll be done with the certification audit quickly and easily. That is an important benefit that we have to mention it to quality management teams, companies complying with ISO 9001 and compliance teams, definitely. Before we end our executive webinar session, I'd like to remind you that we completed our Synergies 2021 annual virtual conference and summit this year, and it was very successful. We had very informative sessions, very educational, and we had many attendees, and the recordings of Synergies 2021 annual virtual conference and summit are available on our YouTube channel, so you can watch. Especially we talk about this year remote work and digital transformation, and our take was basically most of the companies working remotely. They are going back to office slowly, but it looks like even after the pandemic, we're going to have a hybrid work style. So that was actually our take, our projection, which is that is exactly what is happening right now. So how you're gonna basically adopt hybrid work environment, how you're gonna use technology, and how you're gonna adopt digital transformation. That's what we talk about during the 2 days of Synergies 2021 annual virtual summit and conference. So we invite you to watch Synergies 2021 recordings on our YouTube channel. And we are getting ready for Synergies 2022. Next year, we'll be talking about how to automate business processes in this digital age. So you are more than welcome to register for our annual virtual conference and summit so that you can secure your spot and you can join us next year when we are meeting virtually for the Synergies 2022 virtual summit and conference of Bimser International. Speaking of our YouTube channel, we have a very active YouTube channel. We have more than 300 videos already, and most of our videos are about digital transformation, manufacturing 4.0, automation, digitization, cloud technology, and preventive and predictive maintenance and quality management practices, as well as business process automation and digitization. So please visit our YouTube channel, please subscribe so that you'll be notified as soon as we have a new video available. We are releasing a new video every single week. So we are confident that you'll find it to be very, very informative when you watch our videos. We have an Eventbrite page that is designed to help you learn about our coming up events. So if you visit Eventbrite and if you search for Bimser International, you'll see the list of our activities coming up. So you can see the list and you can register for those that you're interested. I'd like to thank you for your time and thank you for your interest. We are looking forward to seeing you at our coming executive webinar sessions. Thank you and have a nice day.